Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to take a second to talk to you and let you guys know what's going on. As you can see, it's been raining all day. It's about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and it hasn't stopped. It's been raining since I got up at like 9:30 this morning. It's been raining, like hard raining. I checked before we decided to do this trip. I checked the forecast, and the forecast said it was like 30-40% chance of rain every day, which is normal for rainy season, and it's not that bad. Now I'm looking at the forecast and it's 80 to 100% pretty much for the next week. So we're really thinking about not going to the islands at all. Well, Phuket is island, but we're thinking about not going to Koh Lanta and Koh Phi Phi, simply because like today we didn't do anything. You couldn't do anything at all because of the weather. The rain was so bad. So if we go to the islands, we're just going to be doing the same exact thing, wasting money, just sitting around doing nothing. So we're thinking about either going to Bangkok or going up to Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai, the weather looks just as bad, which geographically doesn't make any sense. But the difference is Chiang Mai is a city, so there are a lot of different things that you can do, even though it's going to be pouring rain. The thing about an island is there's not really much to do if it's raining. So we'll see. We're going to talk about it later on tonight, and then we can go from there. But something I want to talk to you guys about is what do you do when your plans get fucked up or weather changes and stuff like that. You just got to roll with it. You know, I know a lot of people get upset, they get frustrated, they raise hell about it, especially when you only have, say, 2 weeks a year of holiday. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Weather is one of those things, man. You can't really plan, but you can just make the best of it. So tonight we're gonna go to a really nice restaurant, grab a bite to eat. We're gonna get some massages. We're gonna go catch a movie. We're gonna go to see Jason Bourne tonight at 10:30, and I mean, we're gonna make the best of it. A good friend of mine might be in town tomorrow. Well, he will be in town tomorrow, so we're gonna meet up with him. Probably end up going out and end up in some strip clubs again, I'm sure. But yeah, man, that's good. So I wanted to leave you guys with this last thing. So you guys saw Nikki. Nikki's very Canadian. She's super Canadian. The stereotype about Canadians being nice or super nice is kind of true. She's amazingly nice. So we're walking down the street and she says, "How do you do that?" I was like, "Do what?" She's like, "Just say no all the time." The Touts here are very aggressive. In Phuket, they're probably some of the most aggressive in Thailand. Not physically aggressive, like they're not grabbing you or whatever, but they're just always in your face over and over and over. Like if you tell somebody, "Oh no, thank you, I don't want a suit," within steps, there's another guy saying, "Hey brother, hey homie, you want a suit?" Like it's like that over and over and over. But she said, she's like, well, she's too nice to say no, or she feels bad. Here's the thing. Nobody is entitled to your money or your time. And as soon as you walk by, they're going to be they're going to be on to the next person. So don't feel like no, hold on, let me step back. Don't be disrespectful. I've seen so many times where people are just disrespectful, or they'll kind of lead the person on, like, "Oh, how much for the suit?" "Oh no, that's too much," just to fuck with them. Don't do that. If you're not interested, just keep it moving. Don't say anything, or just say no thank you. It's especially if they speak English clearly. You're like, "Oh no thank you," and just move, which is what I do. Like, just say no thank you. I have no idea why people are so afraid to say no. And I think that's a personal thing. I mean, I could just give you advice to what I do, but I just don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad telling somebody no because I don't feel anybody is entitled to my time or my money. So that's how I just walk around and I don't get bothered by it. And I hear this all the time. It's actually quite common, quite common complaint about Southeast Asia, India, Rome, where people get so frustrated and upset with the people trying to sell something. I'm like, look, man, this is how they make a living. Like, this is their livelihood. This is what they do. Like, they sell suits for a living, and they sell you scarves and blankets and little squishy toys and selfie sticks. This is what these people do for a living. So don't knock them. Like, don't knock the hustle. If you're not interested, just keep it moving. So yeah, so that's my point on that. So sorry this vlog isn't, shots and strip clubs, man, but sometimes that's how it goes, guys.